you know, the first after the introductory class. In this lesson, we will learn how to make sentences using the verb be. And as you know, the verb be has different forms: am, is, and are, right? This is in the present, and in the past it has the forms of was and were. So we'll learn how to form sentences using the verb be. We'll learn about sentences, about subject, what can be a subject and what cannot be a subject, all right, and how to use a subject with the suitable form of verb to be. We divided this actually into sections. So we'll start with number one here. We use a noun, then verb to be, and a noun. When I say verb to be, I mean the appropriate form of verb to be, the suitable form of verb to be that suits the subject of the sentence. The subject is at the beginning, all right? So look at this example here. We can start with the noun. Above here, noun, verb to be, and this is, the form is, and then another noun. This is to talk about singular, all right? To take an example, Canada is a country. Canada is a country, all right? So Canada is a singular noun. Singular means a plural. You should know this terminology. When I say singular, I mean plural, right? I mean mufrad. And plural means jama. So singular and plural. So Canada is a noun. Is, you should know this. I will not repeat things again like that. So noun means is. Canada is a country. Mexico is a country. If you notice here, this formula here, noun, Mexico is a noun, and then is, and then another noun. Then we'll get a sentence. Very easy like that. Mexico is a country. A cat is an animal. Remember that in all these three sentences, we are talking about singular subjects, singular nouns. Canada is singular, Mexico is singular, and a cat is singular. Mufrad, just one. All right? Remember as well that the tricky part here is that many Arabic learners of English, those who learn English, actually apply the rules of Arabic into English. So in Arabic we say, for example, in this first sentence we say Canada dawla, right? But in English we should use this is. In Arabic we do not use the verb be. We do not say Canada is Canada takun dawla, but we say Canada dawla. If you apply this into English, this doesn't work. It's a wrong sentence. If I say Canada, a country without is, then it's wrong. So remember that you should use is here, even if it's not there in Arabic. Mexico, a country, wrong. Mexico is a country. A cat is an animal. All right? So let's try this here in this exercise, a brief one. We can choose from this box. We have animal, country, language, city, insect, sport. So the first one, Arabic is a language, all right, no problem. So Arabic is a noun here, language is a noun, Arabic is singular, language is singular, right, and is in the middle. Rome, the city, Rome, is a city. A cat is an animal. Now can you do the next two? Tennis is, which one of these? Tennis is sport, right? Chicago is, yeah, very good, a city, all right? So here the number one, we can use a noun, then is, then another noun. The next one, we can use a noun, then another form of verb to be, which is are, plus another noun. The result is talking about the plural, al-jam'. So to talk about the singular, we use is, and to talk about the plural, we use are. So look at this again. Instead of saying cat in the previous example, we say cats. Cat is singular, cats is plural, right? Cats, in this case, are animals. Cats are animals. Look at this, the singular form, a cat, and the singular form of animals is an animal. To make a cat plural, we say cats, and to make an animal plural, we say animals. So we say cats are animals. Another one, a city is singular, a country is singular. So to make them plural, we can say cities, countries, right? Cities and countries. Now look at this, Canada and China. Is it one country or two countries? Yes, they are two countries, which means they are, yeah, plural. In English, we don't have jol, man. We don't have muthanna, either singular or plural. If you have two, this means it's a plural, all right? So Canada and China, two countries, then we treat them as plural. We say Canada and China, yes, very good, are countries, not is country. If I say Canada alone, Canada is a country, but Canada and China are countries. Dogs and cats are animals, because here again we have plural nouns. Dogs and cats are animals. Now what if I say dogs only? Yes, the same, it's plural. So we say dogs, yeah, are animals. Cats are animals as well. Dogs and cats are animals. As long as the noun here, the subject is plural, we use are. Now let's do this exercise. Change the singular sentences to plural sentences. An ant is an insect. You know, an ant, just one ant, is an insect, all right? This is rule number one at the beginning. What about number two here? So we want to make this sentence in the plural form, all right? So instead of saying an ant, we'll make it plural by saying ants, by adding an s and removing this an, because an is used only with singular. So ants, and now I have to change also the form of verb to use the one that is suitable for the plural. So ants are, and then insects, the plural of insect. All right, so we say ants are insects. A computer is a machine. So if I want to change this into plural, I should say, yeah, computers are machines. Computers are machines. All right, so here we use are with plural nouns. We use is with singular nouns. Now, what about pronouns? In all languages we have pronouns, الضمائر, like هو, هي, أنت, أنتم, right? Exactly as in Arabic. Sometimes we use these pronouns instead of nouns. So instead of saying Muhammad, we say huwa. Instead of saying Sarah, we say hiya, right? The same in English. We have personal pronouns like I, you, which means you for singular, she, he, it means huwa or hiya for, you know, other, you know, not for people, right? Not for people. In Arabic we say just huwa and hiya for everything, people, whether they are people or not. But in English we have he and she for people, girls, male, females and males, and then it is used for things like, and animals, like desk, like a cat, all right? Then we, نحن, you, here, you means antum or antuma. So we have you twice here, remember. You here means you for singular, anta or anti for males and females, anta or anti for singular, and you, which is antum or antuma, all right, for plural, okay? And they, hum, huma, hunna, as well for males and females. Okay, as you notice here, after each preposition, after each pronoun of these, we use a different form of verb to be. This is fixed. So with I, we use am. So I am a student. You, if I want, instead of I want to talk about you as singular, I say you are a student. She is a student. He is a student. It is, can I say a student? No, because it is used for animals and things, right? So it is a country, right? We are students. Remember, here we are talking about the plural now. We is plural, so we use are, and then we add an s here for plural. You here is used for plural as well. Antum or antunna, you are students. They are students. If you look at the chart here, it's summarized. I, you, he, she, it, we, they they are all pronouns. Am, is, are the forms of be used with them. But which pronoun is used with which form of verb to be? Yes, you can learn from here. With I we use am, with you we use are, with he, she, and it we use is, with they, we, and you we use are as well. Examples here. Rita is in my class. She is a student. Look at this. Rita is in my class. It's a full sentence. Rita is in my class. I can omit Rita and use a pronoun. Which one? Yes, she. She is a student, right? Instead of saying Rita is a student, I can use a pronoun to make the sentence better. So Rita is in my class. She is a student. Tom is in my class. He is a student. Tom is represented by he. Rita and Tom, now they are plural, right? Rita and Tom are in my class. So I can remove Rita and Tom and use the pronoun they instead. They are students. So they here refer to Rita and Tom. Let's try to do some exercise here. I, yes, which form of verb to be can we use it and to make a sentence? Yeah, I am a doctor. All right. What about Rita? I am a doctor. Huh? What about Rita? I can use a pronoun to, instead of Rita I can say she. Yeah, she is a doctor. What about Rita and Tom? Yes, Rita and Tom, instead of Rita we can say they are doctors. In this case we should make it plural. You, one person. You, yes, you are a doctor with one person. Two persons. You as well are as well here are, but make it plural, doctors, because we are talking about two persons. So we learn now how to use verb to be, the different forms of be with nouns and with pronouns. Alright? What about the contractions of verb be? To make it a contracted form, اختصارلي. So instead of saying I am, I can say I am, like that. So the pronoun I and the suitable form of verb to be is am. So I can say I am, or I am with this apostrophe here, alright? So we omit this A and we add an apostrophe. So like this, I am a student. So I can say I am, like this one, I am a student, or I can say I am a student with an apostrophe here. Remember, you must put this apostrophe, otherwise it's not a contraction. What about is? Can we contract is? Yes. Instead of saying she is, I can say she is, like that. With again, we made the I and we add an apostrophe, this thing. So she is. He is can be he is. It is can be it is, or it's. See? So look at this. She is a student. He is a student. It's a country. It's a country. Again, what about are? Again, we can contract are by removing. You see, you notice here we just remove the first letter and add an apostrophe. So you are, we are, they are become your, we are, they are. So you are a student. We are students. They are students. So let's do some exercise here. Sarah is a student. Now to use the contraction with a pronoun, the pronoun that can be used instead of Sarah here is she. Yes, is. So instead of saying she is, I can say she is in my class using the contracted form. Jim is a student. Instead of Jim, I can say he, and instead of is the full form, I can use the contracted form. So I can say, which one of these? Yes, like this one. He is a student. I have one brother, right? Instead of one brother, I can use he. Yeah, he is 20 years old. This is the contraction. What about negatives with be? How to make negative? We have affirmative, الإثبات, and negative النفي. to use the verb to be in the negative, nafi. So instead of saying I am a teacher, simply add not. I am not a teacher. You are a teacher. The negative form is you are not a teacher. So we use not after the different forms of verb to be. She is not a teacher. He is not a teacher. It is not a city. We are not teachers. See here? And the contracted form is simple as well. So instead of I am not, we can say I am not. This is the only contracted form. I am contracted and not contracted here. Instead of saying are not, we can say you are not, you contract the are, or I can say it like that, you aren't. We contract the word not by omitting the O and adding an apostrophe here. So you do it this way or that way. She is not a teacher, she is not, or she isn't. He is not, we can say he is not or he isn't. So aren't, isn't, aren't, and so on. Okay, now let's do this exercise. Africa, city. 8, continent. Continent means qara, so we can say Africa is not a city, right? To use the contracted form, we can say Africa isn't a city. Look at this. Isn't, like this one. Isn't, like this one. Isn't. Africa isn't a city. It's a continent. It is used instead of Africa here, okay, and the contraction of is. So it's like this one. The people we talked about this before. It's a continent. Baghdad and Chicago city. They. Baghdad and Chicago can be moved and we add instead. We use instead. They, right? So Baghdad and Chicago, they are plural. So are cities. Are cities. Full stop. A new sentence. Instead of using Baghdad and Chicago again, we can use they. They aren't continents. They aren't continents. Now, can you do this? Canada, country, it's a city. Yeah, we can say Canada is a country. Full stop, like this. It, which refers to Canada, it's a city. It's a city. All right? So far we have learned how to use verb to be with nouns. So Canada is a city, Canada is a country, and so on. We can use verb to be as well with adjectives to describe people and things. For example, I can say in the same way, a ball is round. Round is an adjective. Mustadir, right? Balls, plural, then we should use are. But I don't say rounds here, just round. We do not make adjectives plural as in Arabic. In Arabic we say we can make adjectives plural, but in English it's always in just one form. If the noun is singular, like a ball, one ball, we say round. Balls, plural, we say round as well. So Mary is intelligent, right? Mary and Tom, plural, are and intelligent in the same form. We don't add s. Okay, if I use pronouns in the same way, I am hungry. She is young. They are happy. See? So the same thing, exactly as we use it with nouns, we use it with adjectives as well. We place the adjective after it. So if I say I'm not sad, this means I am happy. I am happy. See? Verb to be and then an adjective. Right? Mr. Thomas isn't rich. He is, the opposite of rich, he is poor. Mr. Thomas isn't rich, he is poor. My hair isn't long. My hair isn't long. It refers to my hair. We use it. It's, yeah, it's short. So this is how to use adjectives. We can use places as well after verb to be. I can say Maria is here, like Maria is tall with an adjective. Maria is good, right? Maria is a woman, noun and noun, right? but here we use a place after is. Maria is here. Bob is at the library. Bob is at the library. So in all cases we should use the appropriate form of verb to be. So Maria is here, is there, is downstairs, upstairs, right? Inside, outside, downtown, Wastelberg, and so on. Bob is at the library. Preposition here, look at this. At the library, on the bus. In these places we need to use a preposition, but here you don't say Maria is at here or is in here, we just say here. But to say the library, we say at the library, on the bus, in his room, at work, next to Maria, and so on. So we can use verb to be. After verb to be we can place a noun, we can put an adjective, we can put a place, or a preposition plus a place. These are, different prepositions to learn. On, see ball here. So if to make a sentence, I can say a ball is, remember, should use is here, is on. The ball is on the box, right? What about this? In. The ball is in the box. Next to. The ball is next to. Above. The ball is above the box. Under. The ball is under. So in all cases I should use is because the ball is singular. If I say balls, if these are two balls, I should say balls. The balls are under the box, right? Behind the box. Okay? These are places to know how to talk about places. So we have more here. Let's try to make sentences. Can choose from this box. Above, between, right? Above means, and between means between two things, like that here. Okay, next to, under, behind, in, on. All right. So look at this cat. Where is the cat now? The cat is in the desk, right? It's here. Can you see it? The cat is in the desk. What about here? The cat is under the desk. See here? Is, because the cat is singular. If the cat's plural, we say, if there are two cats or three cats, we say the cats are, right? Here, the cat is, on the desk, right? Here, the cat is next to the desk, and so on. So we learn now how to use verb to be with places, or with prepositions and places. Yes, verb to be with questions. How to make yes/no questions. Yes/no questions. As you know, in Arabic we have the word hal, right? To ask in English we don't have a word for hal. So to ask a yes/no question, which means السؤال باستخدام hal, because we don't have a word in English, we just switch the place of the verb to be and the noun. In this case, because we are talking about verb to be. So look at this sentence. Anne is a student. Anna is singular, she is one, right? Is a student. They are at home, plural. Now, these are sentences. To make them in the form of, remember, a yes/no question. A yes/no question means, as I said, السؤال بهل, which means that the answer of this question is either yes or no. That's the meaning of yes/no question. Means that the answer of the question is yes or no, right? So Anne is a student. We say, is Anne a student? Just we swap places. See? Instead of Anne is, we say we bring is here. So is Anne. All right. Anna is a student. That's a sentence. The question is Anna a student? Hal Anna. Her name, of course, a student. What about they? Look at it. They are at home. So that's a sentence. To make a statement or sentence, to make it a yes/no question, I just move are here. So instead of saying they are at home, I can ask, are they at home? Are they at home? So, is Anna a student? Yes, Anna is a student. Are they at home? Yes, they are at home. That's the point. So if you see a dialogue like this one, you can see that when you see yes and answer like this, this means that the question is a yes/no question. So look at this. Yes, Mrs. Lee is a teacher. This implies that the question is a yes/no question. هل Miss Lee a teacher? How to say that? Instead of saying Miss Lee is a teacher, we just use is here. So is Miss Lee a teacher? Yes, the sun is a ball of fire. Now the question is, we just move is here. Is the sun a ball of fire? Number 3, yes, carrots are vegetables. Again, instead of carrots are, I say are carrots vegetables? Are carrots vegetables? Then it will be a yes/no question. To answer yes/no questions, we can, like, is Anna a student? You can use a short answer, yes she is, no she isn't. And instead of saying yes she is a student, you can say yes she is. And instead of saying no she isn't a student, say no she isn't. That's the short form. Or no she is not. Are they at home? Yes they are. No they aren't. You don't need to complete it, yes they are at home, because this is implied or known from the question. Are they at home? Yes they are. You can say so as well, yes they are at home, but this is a short answer, not a full answer. The full answer is yes they are at home. The short answer is yes they are. Are you ready? Yes I am ready. Full answer. Yes I am. Short answer. No I amn't. Can I say I am not? Alright? Remember here, you is used here and are, but in the answer we use I and am. Why that? Because when you are asking in the question here, I ask you, are you? But when you answer, you answer about yourself. See, I am, right? هل أنت؟ نعم أنا. You see? So remember this. Is Anna in your class? Yes, she is. I'm not homesick. Homesick يعني عندي حنين للوطن يعني. So the question can be, can I say, am I homesick? The answer is I am not homesick. So the question is about you, not about myself. So the question is, are you homesick? And you answer, I am not homesick. Alright? WH questions. As you know, we have yes/no questions. We talked about this. And we have WH questions. WH questions are questions that start with any of these words. All these words start with a WH. Who, what, where, and so on. Who is used to ask about people. What is used to ask about things, ideas, actions, and so on, like ma in Arabic, and who is like man in Arabic. Where, to ask about place, aina, when, mata, to ask about time, why, to ask about reason, لماذا, ولما, how, to ask about how, about manner, about the way, كيف, right? So I can ask, who is he? Again, we learn how to ask WH questions using the verb be, right? So if I say he is Ahmed, the question is, who is he? Who is the question word, and is verb to be, and to ask about this person. What is this? What is this? What is the question word, verb to be? Remember, you see here that there is verb to be in all of them, and we use is or are depending on what? Depending on the person you're asking about, whether it's the object, whether it's a plural or singular or whatever. So he is singular, he takes is. This takes is. You takes are. Okay? When is the class? When? متى الحصة? When is the class? Why is he scared? Scared is an adjective here. If I say he is scared, remember verb to be and a subject. He is scared. Now I can ask, why is he scared? Remember as well here, in all these questions we have verb to be before the subject. So in the sentence we say he is scared, but in the question, yes/no question, we say is he scared? In WH question as well, we add why with this inversion. So why is he scared? So if you remove why here, you'll notice that it's a yes/no question. Is he scared? Understand? So we move the verb to be from its place and put it immediately after why, as if in yes/no question. How can we learn English? All right. These are feelings and vocabulary. Vocabulary, feelings, vocabulary. So some vocabulary to help you to express yourself. So if I ask you how do you feel, just learn it like that for the time being. How do you feel? كيف تشعر, right? So you answer I feel. Remember we said that there should be a verb in the sentence. In the case of verb we say I am a doctor, I am proud, I am so on. But here you can say feel, أحس أو أشعر instead of is. Here I feel proud, فخور. We see greedy, طماع, sleepy, نعسان as you see, thirsty, عطشان, relaxed, مرتاح وهادئ, confused, see مرتبك, don't understand, loving, yes, حابب, and so on, angry, غضبان, excited, يعني متحمس, happy, سعيد, hungry, جوعان, hurt, يعني مصاب أو something like that, مصدوم, see here, sad, unhappy, تعيس أو حزين, worried, قلق. So you see, I feel worried, I feel excited, I feel angry, I feel happy, like that. So if I ask you, how does he feel? So, how does he feel? Sleepy or hungry? Yes, he feels sleepy. This one, he feels thirsty, as you see here. And this one, confused or sleepy? Yeah, he feels, doesn't understand. He feels confused, مرتبك أو مشوش, right? More about using have and has. I have a pen. Using have and has. Just sentence. Not all sentences are based around using verb to be. We use verb to be to talk about nouns and things like this. And then when I want to say أكون, all right, أو يكون أو تكون. He is a doctor. She is a doctor, right? It's a cat. But we need other verbs. If I want to say أمتلك أو لدي, I use the verb have and has. Again, depending on the subject. I, you, take have. So I have a pen. You have a pen. Can I say you is a pen? You are a pen? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So here we use have. أمتلك أو لدي. You have a pen. أنت تمتلك, right? She has a pen. He has a pen. It has blue ink. For example, a printer or whatever. See here? So he, she, and it take has, while I, you, we, you, they take have. Something like verb to be. See here, I take am, takes am, you, they, we take are, he, she, it take is. The same here. Just he, she, and it take has, and the rest take have. So when I say, for example, we, I should use have, not has. Can I say we has grammar books? No, we have grammar books. I, has or have? Yes, have addiction, because I takes have. Kate, what about Kate? Should I say Kate has or Kate have? Yes, Kate has, yes, because Kate can be represented by the pronoun she, which takes has. You have, right? You have a pen. Bob, again, Bob can be represented by the pronoun he. So I say Bob has, like this one, has notebook. All right? So this is the chart. I, you, we, they take have. She, he, she, it take has. Right? That's it. Thank you very much. Next time, just study this before you come, and because we'll learn more things next time, inshallah. Thank you.